Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's video. It is Friday, the 25th of August, and this is your Bitcoin 5-minute update. So starting off here on the daily time frame, as always, a quick reminder, a quick repeat of where we are right now and where price came into last week. So it bounced from the yearly log EQ and the macro 382 from our FTX lows to our yearly highs. Now this is just on the Bybit chart. Obviously spot exchanges, other exchanges didn't quite go as low as this. So on many we didn't take out this like basically wave 4 low from the trend that we've had up so far. But on Bybit, this is what we trade on, this is what we chart on. So that is where our low came into. What we also had is confluence down there. If we had our anchored VWAPs from that FTX crash low, you see acting as nice support. And then we'll bring this back over here to our 47k highs. Once again, coming straight into that level. And if we look at our yearly anchored VWAP, then from a closing perspective, price holding that anchored VWAP, that yearly anchored VWAP so far. What we also have on the daily is the most oversold that Bitcoin has been throughout this whole bear market. Okay, so there's your, 18 point whatever, 18 on the RSI. Nothing has gone below that during this entire bear market. Well, if you consider this currently to be a bear market, that was kind of the bear market. This isn't. But more oversold now than we have been at any stage from back here. If you like the RSI, that's something worth noting. Going down onto the 4-hour time frame, we can see here we're just about holding this POC of the range. So back at the midpoint, which we often are on these mornings, we often find that we're just sitting in the middle of the range. From a 4-hour perspective, this has been really nice. The 4-hour is one of my favorite time frames, probably my favorite time frame overall. I like the daily, but I love the 4-hour more. And then when we go down to lower time frames, the 15-minute and the 30 are pretty top notch as well. And then obviously when we're scalping, we go even lower than that. But the 4 hours are awesome. I love it as just general ideas to know where to take a trade. So from the reaction that we had from our initial low from last week, we put in the first high and a low. Now what we've done this week is take out the low and take out the high. Simple stuff. What we also had there was divergence between lows to lows. So as I mentioned yesterday, as I mentioned on quite a few of these videos and on the live stream yesterday, I use this divergence indicator when a few oscillators are firing off divergence at the same time. It triggers an alert for me and it gives me this line here so that I'm not just relying on one oscillator alone because they're lagging, they're not that great. But when you have a few of them firing off together, it's something worth taking note of. So of course we did tell the crew about this when that happened. And what we wanted to see was a move up basically at that stage. We took the lows, now let's go and take the highs. Going down onto the 15-minute time frame. And this makes things even cleaner. That is the low that had the divergence on it. Okay. Let's zoom out, let's get that fixed range back in here. Because the value area low and the value area high has been playing quite well as well. And yeah, what we had from that low with the bounce, this again, repeating myself, what I always say, when you have a recovery like this, you either want to have a very shallow retrace or you want to fully retrace it. You don't want to be going for golden pocket and all of that kind of thing. You want to have another leg up before you go for the big, deeper retraces. So there's no point going one leg, come into your golden pocket, continuation. Doesn't happen so often. One leg up, short retrace, shallow retrace, continuation. And what I use as my reference for that is the 382. Okay, so we had the 382, value area low, 15-minute order block, and good reference from what was acting previously as support. You lose it, you flip it back into support again, and then it starts to hold. That then led to the move up, which took out the range highs, and then gave short opportunities. And from yesterday, we had the short that was this, coming up back into again, 15-minute order block, taking out these highs. And we were essentially looking for these lows now to get taken. But we had some, I mean, a decent little bit of confidence why we bounced there. Again, like it's this same thing, okay? Little blocks, little gaps on the chart. Keep an eye out for them. You bounce into them or you drop into them, they're likely to give you a reaction. So here and here, here and here, going all the way back. Sorry, what am I talking about? Here and here. Yep. So we get this continuous kind of price action between those order blocks and imbalances at the moment. I recorded this about 5 minutes ago, and at the time we were just sat at the POC and the VWAP. So I was in basically two minds today as to whether we are still expecting this trend to continue down. What we had today was a typical VWAP open drive where you have a quick spike up, you lose the VWAP, you come back into the VWAP and daily open, and then you can have this trend going down until you reclaim the VWAP and that starts to slope back up. So nice and profitable for anyone that did trade that strategy, which was one of our playbook strategies within the crew. Now that this is flipped, if we can get that sloping upwards, expect to move up back up into daily open. If we can hold that, I think a move back up to our new daily level and to our value area high is most likely. If this is just a little bit of a meh, try and trap some longs up here, then I would be looking to take out these lows from over here, and then I would probably expect the same reaction, a move to come up and take those highs. So we're either looking at that right now, okay, or we're looking at that type of thing for today. Those are the two scenarios that I really have in mind. Nothing else really to add on this video. No, we're at previous day point of control, all of that. Previous day value area high lines up with range value area high. Sessions, taking out the New York highs from yesterday, previous day levels. Okay, maybe we come and take the previous day high because possibly. We'll see, we'll find out. But yeah, I think for myself, 26,420 as a nice level to be, watching for now. On that note, I'm going to wrap it up. Have a great weekend, everyone. It's a bank holiday weekend here in the UK. Don't know if it is for anyone elsewhere, but I will be around on Monday as always, and I will see you then. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.